my lovely people, thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching me from. Thank you so much. To my returning subscribers, I say you are highly welcome. In case you are seeing me for the first time, this is a concept. You are most welcome into this great family. In today's tutorial, we shall be making this top dress, and it is going to be a mind-blowing tutorial. In case you don't want to miss the hand look, I will implore you to sit back as we move on to the working table. Also, if you haven't watched the video where I made this top I'm putting on, the link is in the description box. Kindly click on it and I hope you will love it. Thank you so much. In today's tutorial, I shall be working with the following items: my scissors, matching thread, my elastic, which is 0.5 by height, that is half an inch. My fabric is by 60. Altogether here I have 3 yards. Okay, to start with, the first thing we need to understand is the measurement. Okay, and to measure out this particular type of costume, I'll be taking my upper chest and the round shoulder. Okay, to take the measurement now, the first one is the upper shoulder. Okay, that is round the shoulder, and all you have to do is to wrap your measuring tape round your upper shoulder like this, not too tight, not too loose. For me, it's 48 inches. While the second one is just the upper chest without the shoulder this time around. All you have to do, you wrap it around your chest like this. For me, it's 44 inches. Okay, those are the two major measurements. While the third one is the length. The length of this top dress is 27 inches for me. Okay, because I'll be putting it on a trouser or leggings. The next one is the upper chest. My upper chest is 44 inches. While round the shoulder is 48 inches. Round the shoulder is 48 inches. I want to cut the radius because we are going to be cutting it in circle using the full circle formula. So I'll be using the upper chest. Upper chest, I will divide it by the formula for full circumference, which is 6.28, and that will be 7. Okay, so my radius will be 7 inches. So having done that, I will now go ahead and calculate the length of the circle. Okay, to do that, the whole length is 27. Then I will take away 3 inches for off the shoulder. Okay, 27 minus 3, that will be 24 inches. Okay, so this 3 will be off the shoulder. Then I'll be left with 24. Since the blouse is having a 3 layers of circle, so I'll divide this 24 divided by 3. Okay, and that will be 8 inches. So the first layer will be 8 inches plus 1 inch for hemming, plus 1. The second layer now, I will multiply the first one by 2. That is, I will double it. That will be 16 plus 1 inch to hem it. While the third layer will be exactly the length, which is 24 inches plus 1. So this is how we are going to cut it out. Let me show you very well so that you see it. There is it. So this is the first one. The first one will be 8 inches by height plus 1 inch for hemming. The second one will be 16 inches by height plus 1 inch, while the third one will be 24 inches. I hope it's clear now. To cut out the flare now, I will take the first layer. The first layer, according to our calculation, is 8 inches by height. Okay, plus 1 inch allowance, making 9 inches. The radius is 7 inches. So 9 inches plus 7, I think that will be 16 inches. Okay, in that case I will place my fabric like so. If you don't want to waste your fabric, all you have to do, you measure it, the height plus the radius, you calculate it together. So I have 16 times 2, that will be 32 inches. So here 32 inches on both sides, 32 inches, the down part 32 inches. Okay, so I'll go ahead and fold it into 2 equal parts, then fold it into 4 like this. So when you fold it like this, you have your 16. From this folded edge, I should have about 16. Yeah, and this 17. So we are still on the track. So the next thing is to place the radius first. The radius from this folded edge, this is it. This is the folded parts, and this part has no opening, and this part has a opening. From this edge, I'll go in by 7 inches. I'll take it round for the radius. Having done this, from where the radius stop, I'll go down by the height of the circle, which is 8 inches plus 1 inch, making 9 inches. 9 inches. So I'll cut this out, then place it on the second layer, cut it out, also place it on the third layer. They both share same radius. Okay, the only difference now is the height. After cutting it, this is what I have now. I spread out the second layer, so you can see the colors are different. Okay, when I was cutting, I ran out of fabric, so I decided to use this color to complement it. Okay, so no cause for alarm, it all goes together for a beautiful style. So the next thing is to place this on the second layer. Like I said, they both share same radius but different heights. Okay, so I'll place it like this, same side. You place the opening edge on opening edge, folded edge on folded edge. Okay, so the second layer is 16 inches plus 1 inch allowance, making 17. So from where the radius is, I'll go down by 17 inches like this, exactly here. Then I will take it round. I'll go ahead and cut it out now. Then I'll cut the third one. Same way I cut the first and the second, same way I'll be cutting out the third layer. Then I'll cut out the radius. So this is it now. The next one will be the third layer. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut this third layer out, then come back to show you how to join it. After cutting this, what I have, it's looking beautiful, right? We'll go ahead now and join it together. So I'll take the first layer, turn it inside out. The second layer will go into the first layer like this. Then the third layer will go inside as well. I'll go ahead and stitch up this upper part with 1/4 of an inch. Then tidying up the edges of the layer as well. That 1/4 will be for holding the 3 layers together. Remember, we are still going to add elastic to this part. So I'll go and do that right away, then come back for the armhole and the sleeve. The next thing is to cut out the sleeve, and to achieve that, I'll go ahead and subtract 48, which is the round circumference of the upper shoulder, from the round circumference of the upper chest, which is 44 inches. Okay, remember we use the circumference of the upper chest to cut out the radius. Okay, so this time around, to achieve the sleeve now, I will deduct the upper chest from the round shoulder. Whatever I have left will be my round sleeve. Okay, in that case, 48 minus 44, that will be 4 inches. Okay, on a normal ground, if you are making an off shoulder, whatever you get when you are placing it on fold, you place half of it. Then when you spread it out, you come back to the exact number. Let's see, in this case, we are not going to do that. Okay, I will place the whole 4 inches on fold. Okay, so when I spread it, I will have 8 inches. Reason being that this method, I'll be applying elastic to it. Okay, the length of my sleeve for this tutorial will be 17 inches plus 1 inch to hem the edge, making 18 inches. Okay, so why this 4 will be for the round sleeve. And remember, when I half the shoulder by 3 inches. To cut the sleeve, I'll place my fabric on fold. I'll be cutting out the 2 pieces of fabric at the same time. This for both sides of the sleeve. I will place the sleeve on fold. From this folded edge, I will go in by 4 inches, which is the round upper shoulder I measured the other time, plus half an inch to join it to the body, making 4.5 inches. This is it. From this upper part, I will go up by 3 inches, which is the off the shoulder I went down with. So I will measure down my cap height. My cap height is 4.5 inches plus half an inch, making 5 inches. This is it on this line. On this line, I will place the half of my armhole circumference. My armhole circumference is 18 inches divided by 2. That will be 9 inches plus 1 inch for allowance, making 10 inches. From this part, I will curve it to the part where I have the armhole circumference like this. Then I will slant it down, just like a line. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'll cut out this part down to this part. This is the sleeve. I'll hem this down part, then join this part to the armhole. The next thing is to take the bodice now. I'll fold it into 2 equal parts like this. This armhole, on this part, if you don't want to be racking your brain, all you have to do is to place your sleeve, okay, on the part where you want to have the armhole on the bodice. So you place it from the off the shoulder I deducted, which is 3 inches. I went in by 2.5 inches. By the time I join it to the sleeve, I'll have 3 inches. So I measure in from this folded edge, I measure in 2.5 inches, this to this part. Then place the sleeve exactly on the part where I have 2.5 inches. Then take it like this, because we'll be cutting it out now. From there, I will mark it and stop here. Okay, I'll stop here. That's it. So this will be for the armhole. I'll go ahead and join it together now so that everything will be intact. Then after that, I'll place the sleeve. To join the sleeve to the blouse, I will stitch up these parts, half an inch, then take the sleeve, turn it inside out, I'll place it side seam to side seam here. That is the part where I have the armhole here. Then take it, join it together like this. I'll also take out these parts and join it together. I'll take it to my sewing machine and run my stitch on it, half an inch round. Okay, so after stitching it, I'll have something like this. Okay, that's it. Then this upper parts, I'll be adding elastic to it. So guys, we're about to finish now. The next thing is to tighten up the neckline and then apply my elastic. And to do the elastic is very simple. Just wrap it around the shoulder like this, not too tight. Okay, so exactly what I did. To tighten up the neckline, I've cut out my facing, and this is about 1.5 inches. Okay, and we attach it to the neckline with 1/4, then stitch it, turn it in by 1/4. I'll be left with 1 inch. That 1 inch will be for elastic casing. Okay, so I will take it right side facing each other and take it round until I cover the whole neckline. Okay, so after that I will hem the sleeve. I will hem it in with half an inch, then place the elastic inside. We are done. Guys, this is the finished look. Although mine is not as long as the one in the picture, but if you want to make yours longer than this, about above the knee, you can as well do that. Okay, so this is it, looking beautiful. This is the sleeve. The layers inside. There's the inside. Don't rush, a little crush. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to figure it out. I think that is it for today, guys. I want to say a massive thank you for watching to the end. This brings us to the end of this tutorial, and I hope you love it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below regarding this top dress, and I would love to hear from you if you have found it helpful as well. Don't forget to like it, share it. In case you haven't joined this great family, what are you waiting for? Kindly click on the red subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. In case I upload new video, you get notified. Thank you. I love you all. I will see you in my next video. Bye.